what's up to all my pimps and model car players out there in YouTube land? This is fastjimmy71 coming at you from the Chicken Grease Garage. What's cracking with everybody out there in YouTube land on this Sunday, the 28th? This is going to be part 2 of the fastjimmy71 Lil Joe collaboration of the 68 Dodge Dart Hemi Gasser. I'm going to give you a little, preview of what I've done to the car since the last video. But before I get into that, I wish to say my condolences to Big Rican. We lost a brother, dude. Unfortunately, he passed away. My condolences out to his family and to his friends. He was a good guy, awesome car builder, y un boricua. We lost a Puerto Rican brother. It hurts my heart, dude, when Puerto Ricans lose a brother. Or any kind of brother in general, in the model car community. He was a good guy. And may he rest in peace with the model car gods. That's all I have to say. Que Dios te tenga la gloria, bye, para siempre. We'll meet again, bro. Trust me, we'll meet again. But enough of that. This is going to be, like I said, part 2 of the Lil Joe and fastjimmy71 collaboration. So let me turn this video around. I sound a little worse. My throat is a little crappy right now. Let me turn this off, turn the video around, show you what I got. So I'll be right back. Well, guys, I'm back, and here is the 68 Dodge Dart Hemi Gasser. As you can see on the bottom, the chassis has been primered. Roll cage has been made. Then I had spoke to Lil Joe today, a little earlier today, and he was asking me something about if there was any way I can make a guard underneath the moon tank, just in case, and just to give it a little bit more realism, if it were a 1-1 scale, when this thing would have, pop a wheelie off the line from so much torque, when it would land, it wouldn't destroy the moon tank. So what I made was like a spoiler / guard underneath, as you can see. Sits just like that at an angle. That's like a spoiler underneath and a guard at the same time. And the tires and rims are done. Those are disc brakes in the front with calipers, and the back end are just the regular Krager style rims, drag rims with the drag tires that have been sanded and added the slicks decals in the front and in the back. Now, you're probably wondering what is the deal with the gap on this. Well, the simple fact is that this body isn't glued onto the chassis, so it's giving us that it's giving me that wide gap here. But once you close the body together, once you push this together, it actually lines up. Plus, I have pins. I made, if you can notice, there's a little hole here, and then right up along the top, there's a hole here and a hole here. And on the other side, there's also a hole that I made on here, and those are for the pins to go into. I didn't put the pins in because I can't find them, so I'm going to have to make me a new set of pins. Little Joe was asking me if I would, if there was any way of, incorporating the hood scoop into this, since it was gonna have velocity stacks. So I told him that I would, see what I can do. So I did, and I notched the hood scoop on it. It's running out of focus. I don't know why. Let me back this up a little bit. Yeah, and back this up. I made the notch in the hood scoop for the velocity stacks to peek through, but it isn't glued on, so you don't have to be like, oh my god. Well, this can be removable, and yeah, the velocity stacks are not glued in. That's why they look all cockeyed. Now let me show you what I did here. Let me open this up, and here we go. The engine is in primer. The chassis is in primer. I made this and this here for the pins to sit on. So the hood, when the hood sits on closed position, when you put the pins through, they will go right through these slots right here. And then right up along the side, as you can see here, there's slots that I made here. We'll go into focus. Man, there we go. It's going into focus little by little. Well, there's slots there. The pins are going to sit in there. Now, you're also noticing that right here is the magneto. That's the magneto. It's not put in place. It's just sitting there. It's not glued in because I still have to connect all the wires. The engine is already, the holes are already in the valve covers. I made the slots for the headers to sit on. And if you can notice, I made the firewall and the side panels. This isn't the original one for the kit. The original for the kit is totally different. I wanted a solid solid piece with no indentations of any sort to give it that clean look. And there's going to be a custom oil filter that's going to be sitting right up along here. That's also something that Little Joe had purchased. That's going to be sitting in this area somewhere around here. Master cylinder is going to be sitting right up along here, somewhere also around here. I got to figure out where I'm going to sit all this stuff. But for the most part, that's what's going to happen with this. The moon tank, as you can see, it's in place. Everything's going to get painted all in one piece. And once all that's said and done, then I'm going to detail everything. And that's where it's going to take me the most time, because I'm going to detail everything. I like to assemble everything all at once and then spray it and then detail everything. That's how I do my stuff. Then the engine is not glued in, so you're probably wondering, oh man, you're going to paint the engine? No, that's not glued in. That's all separate. I just painted the engine block and the chassis totally separate. I just put it in there just to mock it up, just to give you guys more or less of an idea of what is going on with this. So that's that for that. As you can see, this is the stance of the car. Let me back this up a little bit. That is the stance of the car. As you can see, side view. That's the frontal view of the car. This is the very face to the car. Another side view, and rear view. So everything is like really nice. Everything's falling into place, man. I had a couple of hiccups along the way, but for the most part, everything is going pretty good. Lil Joe, like I was telling you the other day, let me try to focus in on this. The only way this car is going to line up when you put the hood, the whole front clip together with the body, and to eliminate that gap, this is what I was talking about. Once you glue in the chassis and the firewall onto the body and it lines up, everything falls into place. As you can see, everything falls into place. That's the main reason why there's such a big gap, because everything is like spread open. This wasn't intended to be disconnected from the body, so that's the reason why it's got that gap. But once he glues the body on to the chassis, everything will be nice and centered and no gaps. So there we go. So I hope you guys like what you see here. Lil Joe, I hope you like what you see, man. It's coming out really nice. I'm loving the way this car is coming out. I can't wait to see the final results of this car once it's painted. Once this car is painted and detailed and got the decals, if you're going to add any decals, tell me what you think of the hood scoop, since we were talking about that earlier today. It's coming out really nice. So once my part is said and done, painted, detailed, this is going to be sent back to Lil Joe in Mississippi, and he is going to do the final painting, interior, and final assembly of this car. So my part is almost done. Give it about a week, another week and a half, and this will be in his hands. So till next time, my brothers. Woo-wee. This is Fast Jimmy71 saying peace, and you know it, chicken grease. And to Big Rican, rest in peace, brother. Till next time. Laters.